Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. A few weeks ago we marked Tisha B'Av, the day of Jewish tragedy, national mourning for the temple. And between that day, between Tisha B'Av and Rosh Hashanah, there are 7 weeks. Those 7 weeks are connected in that we read a special haftorah every week called the Shiva Dinechemta, the 7 weeks of consolation, that we are consoling ourselves, the Jewish people, for the destruction of the temple. The other really interesting thing is that 7 weeks, many people feel it and you see it as the build-up towards Rosh Hashanah, towards the high holidays. And I noticed something fascinating. In every single Torah portion that we read during those 7 weeks, every single Shabbat, the Parsha contains the word Hayom. Hayom means today. Every single week for 7 straight weeks we will mention the word Hayom over and over and over, right? Meaning today. Culminating when we say Atem Nitzavim Hayom, you are all gathered here today. What is the significance of this idea that it mentions Hayom all the time in the build-up towards Rosh Hashanah? I think the answer is quite clear. In life, many people, most people, procrastinate. We wait and we wait and we wait. We wait for the perfect moment. We wait, as soon as I get out of high school, it'll all be good. As soon as I finish college, as soon as I get a job, as soon as I get married. And everyone's waiting, so to speak, for their life to begin. They're waiting for the perfect moment. One day I'll be religious. One day I'll keep Shabbos. One day I'll start putting on tefillin. I'll keep kosher. I'm going to do what I really should be doing. But right now, it just doesn't fit with my life. And they keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And unfortunately, life doesn't always give us second chances. And I want to share with you I thought about whether I should share this or not, but it's because it's a bit of a sad story, a very sad story. But I'm going to tell it to you anyhow because it's true and it's very, very powerful. A number of years ago, probably now about at least 15 years, I was shocked to hear the news that my very good friend Benji Schmeltz had passed away. No one had seen him for a day or two, and they came to his apartment and they found that he had died suddenly. Benji was probably in his late 20s at the time. He was young, and suddenly he was gone, and we were all in shock, all of his friends. And I remember talking to my good friend Aaron, who was Chavrutot. He used to study Torah with Benji, and every day they would study together, and I think it was like from 9 to 12. But every morning, they would finish a few minutes early. They would finish like at 11:56, 11:57, and they started to keep track of how many minutes they, quote-unquote, wasted, how many minutes they lost from their study time. And over the course of a month, they would say, okay, we missed out on 90 minutes. And they would joke, and they say, well, one day in the future, we're going to sit down, and we're going to study for those few extra minutes, and we're going to make them up. And unfortunately, Aaron said at the funeral, we never had a chance to. That day never came because suddenly Benji was gone. And all those minutes that could have been spent in a very precious manner were lost. And unfortunately, that's the story of life. People waste time. One of the worst expressions ever is the expression to kill time. You never want to kill time. You want to make the most out of your time. Every minute, every second. We have no time to waste being cynical. There's no time to waste being obnoxious. There's no time to waste not chasing your dreams. You have to flourish in this world. You have to spend every minute that you can trying to work on yourself, trying to develop a better relationship with Hashem, trying to connect with the deepest levels of your soul. Don't waste a minute. Hayom, today is the day, not tomorrow, not in a week, not in a month, but Hayom. As we build up towards Rosh Hashanah and we're going to analyze and evaluate our lives, we have to remember that today is the day that we begin making changes. Today is the day that we take advantage of every second, of every minute that God has granted us on this earth. Hayom, Hayom, Hayom. Shabbat Shalom to all.